Hello everybody, welcome to Software Inc. Alpha 9. We are in number 2 of our modded series here. This is part 2. Just taking a quick look at some contracts here as we're into November of 1973. We're getting some big contracts now, 6 months, 4 months, 6 months. Some big money there, 94,000. I would love to do that, but I need 3 artists and I don't have them, and they only give me a 6-month time limit though, which seems like it's doable. But they want a good quality as well, which would be really tough. And then even here, like we're not getting any mediocre or horrible contracts anymore. They're all like good. They all want good quality now, and and this is a logistics applications for 1 month. I think we can kind of swing that. We're gonna kind of slow down a little bit on this as it's kind of ready to go. One OS is about ready to launch soon. We want to go in to do some beta work and get some of the bugs worked out, but we definitely need to continue making money, so we'll pick up this contract here. We're gonna up the priority on that to 7 so that they work on it right forth and quick, and let's jump into it and see what we get here. Again, we're gonna see, we'll do a quick review of that again in a little bit just to see where we're at, because I think about 900,000 or maybe 1,000,000 lines of code should be more than enough for it to be acceptable to go out, because it was looking pretty good by the team standard the last time we did it, the team review. So maybe we do another review now. I'm just afraid to do the outsourced reviews. They cost so much money, and if you're not quick enough, you'll spend thousands before you even know it without even batting an eye. This year we're gonna, you know what, we're gonna wait, because we're gonna see what they have to say about this. Actually, we want to go to the client. We want to see what the client has to say about this. I don't really like this guy. He keeps going to the water cooler for like an hour every day. Let's see what they think. They think it's a 7, 8, not 8.8. Okay. And he wants a raise. He wants a raise to hang out by the water cooler. You bum, get back to work. That's right. I'm a tough boss. I know it. Can't help it. So we're going to wait just a little bit here. Let them work on it for a couple of hours maybe. Maybe about 10 o'clock we'll promote it. This way we know it's up there where we want it to be, and then work on the bugs for the rest of the day. There we go. You are about to promote Alpha as you ensure and improve the quality. Okay. I mean, let's just do it. We need the money, and we're on our last month anyway. You get rid of the bugs. The bugs are going to cost us a fortune if we don't cut them down, right? So penalty is $62.95, and the bugs are $96 a piece. So we'll get rid of some of those bugs. Absolutely want to get rid of some of those bugs. So let's take a quick do the review here. Let's do outsource, and we're going to do outsource. Let's do that and make sure we pay attention to this quickly. Don't want to spend too much on it, and that'll be enough. 17, and they are at a 5.2. See, I like that, but the audio needs some work still. You know, maybe we go to 1,000,000 lines of code. That's what we'll do. Go to 1,000,000 lines of code, then we'll promote it to beta. It should be ready for sometime in 1974, I believe, which should work out perfectly for us. And we are getting into 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. There he is again, around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. About 3:30 goes over there, starts drinking away at the cooler for an hour. It takes him an hour to drink at the cooler. I mean, really, dude? Was that your lunch break? I don't think so. And then he's going to go sit down at his computer for like a split second, and then he leaves for the day. So he's starting to get on my nerves a little bit, I gotta be honest with you. And he's gonna go sit down for a split second, do a little bit of work, and then I'm leaving. I mean, at least he stays late, but we picked up $17,700 for that. That's not terrible. We're up to $75,000. Let's see where the contracts are available now. Embedded system. They want great quality on that. Jesus. So this one here was done, and they liked it. Okay. So they like the quality of it. We did right on that. Asset here. 2 artists we don't have. 2 artists we don't have. Mediocre. I mean, these are mediocre. Good. Embedded system. Great. Yeah, this is getting tough to do these kind of contracts now. I mean, I don't have the team for it yet, is what it comes down to. Maybe we just have them focus on this for a little while, being that we have some monies. And what's our typical monthly bill here? Maintenance is about $2,500. So between bills and salaries, $4,000, $2,600. So $6,000, $7,000, let's say you spend a month. All right. let's just leave it at that, and let's see what we get for, we do this for a couple months and see what happens here. So get them working on that kind of priority all the way. You know, that's their priority right now, to work on this and finish up those lines of code. They should be able to do it pretty quickly, yeah. Those numbers will go up pretty quick. We'll do a quick team review here as well. We want to get this going. I did a whole bunch of stuff, like off camera, absolutely, in doing this. I wanted to kind of progress a little bit before we went, you know, instead of sitting around having you guys watch me just do contracts over and over, all that monotonous stuff that we've done before and all of that, and just kind of get into the good stuff and the nitty-gritty here of this. You know, get to the point where we're getting almost ready to release this and make it something that is going to be good to release, hopefully. 3 reviews. We want a few more there. But this game is absolutely phenomenal. I just love this game. I love playing it. And I can't say enough. There it is. There he is. 4 o'clock. Never fails. 4 o'clock. And then he goes back, sits down at 5. And then he leaves. Blah, blah. All right, let's just end those reviews and see what we have to say about our own product here. So we're at 7.5. But we do definitely have a high bias, without a doubt. So medium skill, very high bias. Our audio is the question mark here. Audio art is the question. Audio system and code audio and code system are very, very good. 8.4, 8.3. I mean, do we live with it the way it is? You know what? I said 1 million lines. Let's do 1 million lines, all right? We're down to $62,000. Let's see if we have any different contracts this month. Still that embedded system. The game assets, mediocre. Game access, mediocre. Here's another embedded one. Good. You know what? We'll wait until next month for this one, and then we'll do this. Because hopefully we'll be closer to 1 million lines of code. They want, oh, mediocre for that? We could definitely do mediocre on that. And that'll be a big payday. 22,000. We'll take it. We'll take it. $36 per bug. Can't beat that with a stick. Alright, so we'll hold off on that. Hopefully this will go a little bit quicker. Things are running a little slow here as they're working on their lines of code. 900,000. 950,000. Yep. Almost 1 million lines of code. Close. Ready, almost ready to go here. So we will definitely do another outsource at 1 million and see what they think of that for sure. We're just trying to get through this day so we can get this contract in-house for the next day. There we go. So accept that. Slow it down for a split second because we want to get ready for this, and we want to bump up the priority of this for a minute and drop this down to just drop it down to a 1 right now. I want to pick up another $20,000 if we can. This way we can get some monies in here. 1 month left. Logistics. Come on. You can do it. You can do it faster. Even higher. Let's go to 7. Wow. It's taking a long time to do this. Computer's getting very slow and needs to be looked at by IT staff. Of course it does. Son of a gun. Oh, call in IT. Let's get in here and fix that thing. Just a few more to go. Promote. Get working on those lines of code. Come on. Let's do it. 5,000, 6,000, 8,000. That's good. That's good. That's going to blow away mediocre, I would hope. I should totally blow away mediocre. Let's do a review from the client here as we get into 4 o'clock at night. They're going to do their review. We'll let them finish it up. 30,000 lines of code. Can't get any worse, right? What do they think? 5. I guess 5 is... I would call 5 a mediocre, right? And they're working on a whole bunch more lines of code, too, before that. So I say we promote it. Let them work on it for the last month. Yeah, we know. We know. Is what it is. It's up to 977,000. April 74. Hopefully we can get this out by the end of the year, I'm hoping. Because we have to go hire a marketer, which is why we're doing this. Because we need a marketing person in here. Let's hire a cleaner. Call in cleaning just to clean the place up a little bit. We're worth $50, right? This one here. Come on. 49 bugs. I mean, how many bugs can there possibly be? Bugs galore. Let's bump up the priority of that a little bit. 65 bugs, 230. Yeah, he's overworked, whatever. He's gonna stand at the cooler for 2 hours. He's stressed and overworked. Please, man. My dude leaves early every day. He's like, F you, I'm out. Release. 15th. What? They didn't like that? Inadequate. Seriously? Inadequate? $20,000 penalty? Inadequate. I mean, it was mediocre. We had a 5 on it before it got to like 40,000 lines of code. Good. This has to be good. This should be mediocre. That's less than good. Alright, we're going to accept that one too. We'll try to bring in some money here if we can. It's going to be the priority again. Go to a 7. I think it's because it was logistics. You needed kind of a couple of things there. Needed a little bit more finesse. This is just system stuff, so maybe it'll be a little bit better. Getting those lines of code quick. Right in a hurry. 5,000 already. It's only 11. 6,000 by 12. We're going to let them finish the day off on this alpha portion of it. And we'll hopefully can see if we can get a review of it tonight right around 4 o'clock or so. 6,000 lines of code. They're starting to slow down a little bit here. Why? They're doing so much better before lunch. Ah, well. He's going to go to the cooler again. It's 3:30, of course. He'll sit there until about 5. Hour and a half at the cooler. You slacker. We'll do the review on this client. The client review. See if the client likes it. Hopefully they do. Wait, let's slow that down. Let's speed up a little bit. I mean, you know. 11 reviews. Okay. They're calling it a 9.1. I think that's acceptable. We'll promote it. We'll get rid of the bugs. Yes. I mean, if that's not considered mediocre, I don't know what the hell is. Seriously, this is very, very close to 9 million lines of code. I mean, 1 million lines of code. And we have to start planning for our marketer. Oof. It's going to be cutting it close, folks. We're going to have to do a couple more contracts while we're working with the marketer in here. I'm not going to want to do marketing right away because it's already June. This dude's going to go on vacation in July. We're up to full speed here. All right, so let's slow this down. Let's stop for a second. Let's go get the necessary pieces that we need. We need a computer. They're going to complain about working in the same room as everybody else. I really don't care. We're going to get my marketer a phone because it's going to help their skill, which we want at the beginning. And we spent a few dollars. Nothing crazy, nothing drastic. We got plenty here for them. And that's really all I need. That's fantastic. Okay, let's get back to it. We're definitely going to need to do a marketer in a minute. They're going to come in here in August. I say we release it by December 1974 is going to be our goal for this operating system. Because we're going to be close to 1 million lines of code by the end of today. Hopefully today, yes. Yeah, with me working on it? No, maybe not. Just shy of 1 million lines of code, you son of a gun. Yeah, he got it over 1 million. Perfect. Okay, so let's release this so we don't lose the money on it. That's worth 13,000. We'll take it. One employee went on vacation. So we'll let my guy work on it for now while we're going to look for a marketer. We need a marketer. We need to go to... pay him the top salary. It's not even mess with it. Specialization. The personality is not going to matter much. And let's just crank it out. Begin looking. The best skill we could find at the youngest age possible. So 99, 99s, all 99s. Oh, wow. Everybody with good skill is over 50 years old, 40 years old. Here's a 31 at 85. I don't know if I want to go that way. Dawn Watson might be good. 39 years old. She'll be around. She could be around for 20 years. Realistically, but do I want to go that low in skill or I want somebody even higher? 92. You know, I can't complain about 92. I gotta be honest. Especially that to start things off, you know. Let him work on the code while we work on getting the team together here. We're gonna create our marketing team now. And they're not gonna be happy about the fact that they're all working in the same room, but I don't care. We're a small startup company and we need all the help we can get. Yep, Dawn Watson, you're going to be first thrown into the marketing role, which is what you do anyway. And then secondly, you're going to switch teams, and you're going to be our marketer. Our lone marketer. That's what you are. You'll be in here in August because July is your vacation. Actually, we'll make your vacation in June anyway. And then what we're going to do with this is we're going to promote this to beta. Actually, you know what? No, let's not do that. Let's do a quick review, outsource review, and see what we get. Don't blink. We'll slow that down. And they're liking this. It's a 9. Outsource reviews are calling it a 9. Our audio is through the roof now. Fantastic. It's ready to go. Promote it. This is going to be a great operating system right out of the gate. And we should be able to do something serious with this thing. All right. Let's get to the end of our day. We may need to pick up a contract for tomorrow. Let's take a look at that while we're waiting. Logistics application bad. Oh, they're back to this stuff. Okay. Maybe they lost some faith in us because of that one that was inadequate. I've noticed that if you're not consistent here, you will lose contracts and stuff like that. I will definitely take a bad contract, though, to pick up about 16 grand because it'll be easy for us to do that, even on our own without another help. We don't even need the other program. We can do that by ourselves. We have the skill for it. So we are going to take a look at this one. $84 per bug. That's a tough racket right there, but we can accept this now because it'll just be waiting here. That's not going to affect us time-wise until he comes in and actually starts working on it. He's working on the bugs as well. The two of them will come in. We'll pump up this thing here and get that going. There you go. Promoted. There's my marketer. You are going to start marketing. So we're going to announce our release date. We're going to call it December only because we don't want to go too far while we're doing all our marketing. We're going to do a... Oops. Yep, December. Okay. You'll have 4 months to release the product. Yes, we are okay with 4 months to release the product. We're a small company. We won't have much time to hype it anyway. We'll do a press build. And now the marketer is going to start marketing. I don't want to spend 12 grand on this right now. We're going to give this to the marketing team only. We're not going to be able to probably spend the 2,000 anyway. We're going to try to do this release at least. And then hopefully maybe do another one if we can. If she's fast enough, maybe we can do another one. That is your priority. That's all you do. Because there's nothing else for you to do anyway. But that's all you do. And let's do a review of this from the client. Let's see what they say about it. And oh, they like it. That's bad. We don't even need to look at the whole thing. Just promote it and get it going. Yeah. Like that little warning. They put that warning back in there. They took that out at one point. Now they put it back in. I don't know. Maybe people commented on it or something like that. It's kind of nice to have those little warnings here and there. You kind of read before you do it, you know, type of deal. So, oh, press build has been reviewed. That's new. That must have been part of the last patch. Let's slow down and read this. Beta review of One OS. We got our hands on One OS from OneSoft Inc. We've given it a test run. We don't know much about OneSoft Inc. We haven't really heard much about One OS. It looks amazing and it boasts a decent feature set. It'll be out any moment now. Sweet. Look at our followers too. 265,000. Oh my goodness. This is going to be amazing, folks. Hello. We need to get this marketing guy going, though. This is crazy. Get that marketing going. I mean, do I release it? What do I do? Holy moly, September already. It's going to go into October. It's not going to be ready for this. So slow. I should have hired another marketer. We need 2 marketers at least, right? We're going to move them into this room as soon as we possibly can. This looks like it might be a big hit, dude. 313,000 followers already. Holy moly. We might have struck the jackpot here with this one right away. That'd be amazing if it works out that way. I can't even imagine. We should have the marketer working overtime at this point, I believe. I feel like, yeah. You got to go to 5 o'clock. I'm sorry. Release that. Got our 14,000. Help keep us afloat. Mediocre. Bad. Mediocre. Mediocre. You want a mediocre one. You want a mediocre. You want a bad. Okay, we'll do that one. We could do that one while we're waiting to make some money here. We're still going to need money for printing and things like that as well. Blah, 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 the whole thing. So, I mean, that's important that we do that. Get that up there. And you do that, and then we'll let them go. And this thing here is taking forever. I just need you to do text and pictures, man. I didn't even ask you for the video. Holy moly, but this is still going up on the followers. Imagine when I finally do the press release. I don't know if I should stop this at 1,000 and just release it. Does it make a difference? I don't even know if it makes a difference. Now, especially that they've changed things. It looks like they changed the balancing of stuff a little bit. I gotta be honest. This is amazing. Well, we know that has to be bad. We know bad works at that level of code, of lines in the code. So let them get to work on that. I think I just might release this at the end of the day because I mean we need to get that marketing out there. And then we do another. We'll do a hype run for it. In the meantime, she can hype it for the month. I don't know. It's still going. It's not coming back down again. So, but we did the press release. The numbers are coming down heavy and hard and quick. Not good. Okay. I mean, I don't even know if the hyping really works. Oh, we got to assign this to marketing. That would help. That was a dumb move. Okay, get to work. Quick. The numbers are dropping crazily. I mean, I'll take 400,000 copies sold if we could do that. I'm not even able to order that many. I don't think. I'm going to have to take a loan out if I want to order that many. Let's see how many I could possibly order. One OS comes out next month, folks. In a couple of hours, we're going to release this thing here, get some money for it, and then we're going to go bonkers on One OS. I'm liking what I'm seeing here for this operating system. Release, get our 14,000, and now it is going to be time to release this thing. It's going to drop down to 400,000. Rusty Brooks already wants another raise. Yes, $57. He's been working hard for us. Oh, it's dropping like a rock now. We're going to release it. Here it goes, marketing. We're not going to do unlimited marketing. We're going to run it to the Reddit if we're not careful. Let's say 15,000 in marketing to start. We're going to the marketing team for this. No core, marketing. Yeah, I know. There are too many teams in the room. I get it. Okay, we'll do that. And then we need to print some copies as well. Consumer reach is 138 million people. How many copies can I afford is what it comes down to. That's 20,000. $20,000. That's 10,000 copies. Let's do... Can we do 15,000 copies and keep ourselves with some money in the bank? $30,000. It leaves us 12 grand. Let's do it. Let's do it. They're sitting around waiting. She's spending the money we have. We've printed up a couple of copies here. And maybe we take another contract tomorrow. I don't know. What do we wait and see, or do we take another contract? I'm like scared. I'm like really, really scared right now. We're gonna slow things down. We're coming up to the end of the day. They're all gonna start splitting and leaving. She gets up, she splits, she leaves. Let's slow it down. Almost spent the 15 grand. We're gonna go into red if we don't sell anything. $897,000, and it's sparse marketing. It does not meet the demand. We need to print more physical copies. Holy moly. No, we don't need contract work right now. We are good, folks. Oh my goodness. That is exactly what we wanted to see. We have nothing in stock. We sold... I thought we ordered 15,000 copies. Oh, 4,800 were refunded. 1,400 were refunded. Oh my goodness. We already made a profit on just 700,000. Call that a success. I would call that a success. Yeah. We can order 100,000 copies, right? I think we can call it that and be safe. That's $200,000. We'll spend it. We got 100,000 copies in stock. We're good to go. They're going to spend 15 grand in marketing. Maybe I up the marketing here a little bit. Let's do that. Let's up the marketing budget on this. We really want to get this out there. Let's go to 25,000. I know 100,000 is a sweet spot. I don't want to spend quite that much money right now. And then we're going to start working on our next piece of software right away. We're going to go for a 2D editor. We're going to go for a 2D editor. And we're going to call it $30 even for our 2D editor. Not $3,000. I made that mistake once before. I went $3,000 on a piece of software, and it did not sell at all. It was terrible. All right, do we want to put all of the stuff in here? We need an artist. We need 2 programmers and 2 designers and an artist. Take the stock library out. We don't need any artists. Just image rendering and quality assurance. Less than a year. Do we take the quality? Just do image rendering? Because we need 2 programmers and a designer. I act as the designer and the extra programmer. We already have that team. Do we just develop this thing right away like it is? It is 1975 and we can build on it. Let's build on it. Let's do that. Okay, so product name. Let us do... see. We're going to call it Vision Shop. Vision Shop. Or do we call it One Vision Shop? No, I'm not going to put a number on that. One OS is the operating system. This is going to be that. This is going to be just image rendering. We're going to give it to the core team. We're going to add it to all the latest operating systems, I guess, including One OS. We don't have to pay for the license on that. But we want to reach as many people as we possibly can. So we'll do those. It's back to 1971. It's 4 years ago, 5 years ago. So we'll do that. We're going to spend the money on that. It's going to be $11,000 in licensing costs. And our consumer reach is about $1.4 million, which is good. So we'll start developing that. That's our new piece of software. We don't need to take any contracts right now. We do need to get this thing looked at, though. We got 46 queued already. We're going to be coming into a lot of bugs. We didn't give it enough time to work on bugs. You usually give it several months to work on bugs without a doubt. We're probably going to see a lot of refunds, but that's okay. But we're going to continue to work on this, and we're going to do some work to the building as well. In this, we're going to do our printing in here, and then we're going to go down below and build ourselves a server room. So that's going to be a thing. Let's go back up. Let's go back over here. We need an elevator. Nope, not the fridge. Sorry. Oh my gosh, fridge. And then we're going to go do the elevator. Like that. And then we're going to highlight the elevator. And we're going to go down the stairs. Into there, we're going to go Z for bird's eye view. So we see where we're putting our elevator downstairs and we don't make a mistake. Because I mess this up every time I do it from an angle. Oh, we have to build a room first. Ha ha. You dummy. So we're going to build it like this. And like that. And just something small because it's only 1975. So we don't need a ton of servers and we can't even use a ton of servers. We have to use the small ones anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves a little reception area because you need a receptionist in order to get deals. We want to get deals is what we want right away. And we'll do this. I don't want to go too crazy with this. I mean, we don't need to make this too fancy here. Let's get back out of that and so we can see what we're doing. And let's go to furniture. We got everything we need. Oh, we don't have everything we need there. We need a door. Let's put a glass door in so it's easy to see through it. And then we're done there now, finally. And let's go into our mode over here. What we're going to do is we're going to put a cut in here, folks, because we're getting into time here for this now. And we're going to pick this up. You can see what I'm starting to do here. I'm just going to start building a room for servers is what it comes down to. So after that, we're going to bring in a nice light. And we're going to flip that light this way. No, like that. And we'll leave it there like that. So we're going to put our servers up on these tables here. And that's going to be fantastic is what it's going to be. Yeah. Liking it already. So I'll show you one server and then I'll go, like I said, do the rest off camera. And I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Please leave your comments below. Let me know what you're thinking. Soon this team should be getting built up to a spot where we can actually start getting leaders and things like that. This is exciting. In our first day, we picked up almost $1 million on an operating system that had sparse marketing, and we didn't even really have the copies in stock to support it anyway. We were losing sales because we couldn't afford to order the copies. Probably we should have taken a loan and just banked on it, and said, hey, we know what we're doing. I know what I'm doing. I told you it would work. I totally told you it would work. Anyway, I'll see you guys around the channel, and bye-bye now.